Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? This is Mr. Batch. I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. Yes, I'm a member of the BBC, the Big Blue Commission, the G-Man. Yes, we belong to the TTC, the Trash Talking Circle. But before I get to week 2 of the 2013 picks, I have a public service announcement, something that I'd like to bring to your attention. September is Prostate Awareness Month. I'm a prostate cancer survivor, and I'd like all you men out there to get tested or to become aware of prostate cancer. 2 places that I'd like for you guys to go to online. One of them is Ed Randall's Fan for the Cure. Ed Randall is a sports talk host here in the New York tri-state area on WFAN, and he has this thing called Talking Baseball. He also is a prostate cancer survivor, and he has a website called Fans for the Cure. That's fans, the number 4, thecure.org. And then there's the Prostate Cancer Foundation. That's pcf.org. They have everything in here pertaining to prostate cancer. They have questions about prostate cancer. And if you guys didn't know, 1 in 6 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. All right. And Mr. Batch continues. This was a quick public service announcement before the folks out there. I want you guys to get tested and find it early, catch it early, get it treated early. Alrighty then. Now let's get down with the get down of the week 2 picks. But before we get to that, all right, we had 8 new head coaches, one which of them is recycled, and they had their debut this weekend. How did I do and how did they do this weekend? All right, Bruce Arians, Arizona Cardinals. Okay, lost to the Rams, 27-24. Damn, I lost that pick. All right, where else we had? Rob Chazinski, Cleveland Browns. I lost that pick, lost to the Dolphins. I got a comment on there that the Dolphins was going to run wild on him. Damn, with a score like that, hey. Gus Bradley of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lost to the Chiefs. I won that pick. That was Andy Reid. See, that's the twofer right there. We had 2 first-year head coaches going up head-to-head against each other in the first week, and Andy Reid won that contest 28-0. Doug Marrone, Buffalo Bills, lost to the Patriots. That was a tight one. It came down to the field goal at the end of the game, but the Patriots still won it, and I won on that pick. Mark Trestman, Chicago Bears against the Bengals. They beat the Bengals 24-21, and I won on that pick. Trestman looked pretty good, and then you've seen a quarterback wide receiver tandem hooking up for the Chicago Bears. Like they never missed a beat. They moved it just from the west to the Midwest. All right. Then we've got, hey, I got these 2 right here. Chip Kelly, Philadelphia Eagles, beat the Redskins. Damn, I took the Redskins, and the Redskins was getting warmed up to the first half, and then, they made a game of it. And like Michael Vick said in the post game, you could be up by 10 and lose a game. So, you got to be on your P's and Q's. This game of football could turn around in a fumble snap, kickoff, pickoff, whatever. It can happen. All right, then we got Mike McCoy, San Diego Chargers. He lost to the Texans. I won on that pick because I took the Texans. That was 31-28, and that game wasn't finalized until the last 5 seconds of that game. All right, so that was the 8 head coaches, 1 recycled, first week, how they did. And I also gave you what I had picked of those head coaches, who would win, who would lose. All right, Mr. Batch continues. Now, for the week 2 NFL picks of 2013, and here we go. All right, Thursday night, Patriots, Jets. I got the Patriots. The Patriots is going to cover. They said that they got 12.5 on them. Ooh, baby, that's a large point spread. All right, Broncos at the Giants. 4.5. Manning Bowl 3. I'm hoping for a Manning Bowl 4, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, I got the Giants giving up 4.5. Eagles at home against the Chargers. I'm taking the Eagles at home. Very high-powered, up-tempo. Michael Vick, the all-time leading rusher for quarterbacks. Can Kaepernick break that record? All right, then. Ravens home versus the Browns. Come on now. Taking the Ravens. Texans home versus the Titans. Titans shocks the Steelers. Not this time. Taking the Texans. Colts home versus the Dolphins. Come on, y'all. Andrew Luck, I got him at home. Panthers on the road versus the Bills. I like the Bills giving up 2.5. Normally a home team gets 3. Let's see what happens at game time. Falcons at home versus the Rams. Tough luck last week versus New Orleans. I'm taking the Falcons and the points. Packers at home versus the Redskins. They are pissed after what happened to them out on the West Coast in the blown call by the referees. Oh, I feel sorry for the Redskins, especially RG3. The way my man was running around slamming people even when they went out of bounds. Okay, Chiefs 1 point over the Cowboys. What? 1 point at home versus the Cowboys? I'm taking the Chiefs. It might go up to 3 points by the time the game comes. Cowboys, you was lucky against the Giants. Whoa, that's right. That's all I got to say. I could go on forever pertaining to that. Bears at home versus the Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings on the road, 6.5. Against the Bears. The Bears are getting 6.5 points at home. That might change at game time, but I'm going to take the Vikings. I don't think the Bears will be able to cover. Saints on the road versus the Buccaneers. Buccaneers got done by the Jets. Dude, what's wrong with these ball players hitting cats when they out of bounds, giving them extra chances? It even happened in last night's games. Wow. All right. That's right. I got the Saints on the road. Getting 3 versus the Bucks. Cardinals, it's a pick'em. At home versus the Lions. I'm taking the Lions on the road. Shit, Reggie Bush has shown that he's a two-way threat. Cardinals, look out. Raiders at home, 6 points versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Pryor, 100 yards. Leading rusher for the Raiders last week. I'm going to take the Raiders and 6 against the Jaguars. Seahawks at home, getting 3 versus the Niners. I'm taking the Seahawks. I don't think the 49ers be able to get Wilson and the Seahawks and the 12th man on the road. So that's right, Seahawks getting 3 over the 49ers. And then the Monday night game, Bengals at home, 6.5 over the Steelers. I don't know what they're going to do for a running game. Big Ben doesn't look too comfortable in that new offensive system. So I'm going to take the Bengals at home. Did I take that? Wait a minute. I better see. I don't even have on my glasses here, and I made a mistake. I checked that I took the Steelers on the road, giving up 6.5 against the Bengals. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, gotta have my go juice first thing in the morning, huh? Gotta be awake, son. Gotta be awake. That's right. Big Ben, running game. They took Dwyer back. They got pissed off. They got shocked by the Titans last week. I'm taking the Steelers on the road versus the Bengals, giving up 6.5. And that's Mr. Batch for week 2 of the NFL season 2013 in his picks. And once again, as a public service announcement, September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. 1 in 6 men will be diagnosed with that. Please get checked, find it early. I'm out of here like I stole something. Peace.